Yeah, 100. I think with artists, this it's a bit more different because you see, say for example, nowadays, like when you meet a girl, for example, yeah, like for before, like if I was, I am still a normal person. I'll never think that I'm bigger or anything, yeah. But whether I like it or not, my 9 to 5 is different to everyone else's. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So if I was, say for example, wasn't doing music as a 9 to 5, yeah, you would go out, you would spend money on a girl, rare, this and that. You would do certain bits and bobs, but at the same time, within the space of a few years' time, it might not be that, and then you spent all this money, you spent the time, the effort, and everything. Yeah, you kind of feel like it was a waste of time. Whereas, say for example, as an artist, yeah, well, just me, I can't speak on everyone else's experiences, but just me. Like you don't know what the girl, you don't know her intentions. So she might be lying to you, she might be putting on a facade, rare, this and that, from the jump. Do you get me? Yeah, and you just don't know. You're just thinking, nah, she's a painting. You get me? Yeah. I can tell her everything. You're right. God's honest truth, you can't, because you don't know. You don't know in the next what 8 months if she was just talking to you because you're this person, and now she liked the idea of it. But then when she gets with you as a human being, it's a completely different thing because now you're not, let's say, double S. You're the real you. You get me? And she didn't see the real you. She met double S. So it's mad.
So what's the way around? Is there a way around it?
Uh, I think the person that you deal with just has to be down to earth, man. Because I kind of feel like, you've got certain people where, cool. Like, say, for example, if I meet a girl, I don't care if you've got money or all of these things. Like, I've met a lot of different sort of women. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. And I prefer a normal person. I don't prefer, like, I can never date someone I'm not an industry sort of person. Like, I can never date someone in the industry. No, the reason why, let them put them in the situation, they'll understand you. Like me, I've been in them situations. Like any single time, like I've always said to myself, even if I was to say, for example, I don't do anything stupid for me to be going jail, but if I was to go jail, I'll break up with my girl that day. Because after this, yeah, I don't know, like, this is when we really see if you're for me or not. And 80% of the time, women fell. Do you get what I mean? And don't get twisted. I'm not saying that all of them, like 80, but just 80%. Same way with men. Like in certain situations, if you put a man in a certain situation, he's going to fail. You get what I mean? And women are emotional. They have needs and all of these things. So imagine you're going to jail for like 2, 3 years. I respect you if you think your woman's gonna, you get me? I respect it, but obviously I don't know. Not every single girl's like that. That's the God's honest truth. But a lot of the time, it's just long. Where we go wrong as well, yeah, as guys, yeah, that we need to kind of stop doing. We need to stop moving like we don't have mums. Do you get what I mean? I think like a lot of men as well, yeah, like you'll go home, have so much respect for your mum, leave your house, and then you will deal with a girl, but you're dealing with her in a completely way, like, it's like you've just finished watching, I don't even know what, do you get what I mean? Like the God's honest truth at the end of the day, most of these girls are more real than your man them. You know what I mean? Like they will hold you down. Like if, like I know, I see something where some guy, I think he got shot like a good 10 times. All these brethren that he was gangbanging with and rare, this and that, none of them come to see him at hospital. It was only his mum and his girl. You get what I mean? And then that showed me the God's honest truth. Like when you, it's energy in it. So when you treat a woman right, obviously depending on who she is, and you have to check the background history as well, because some girls, the God's honest truth, daddy might not have been about, or mumsy weren't there to teach her certain stuff. But when you kind of treat a woman right, yeah, the energy itself, yeah, unless she's just bad for you, just naturally in general, or her heart's not like that. When you treat them right, yeah, they'll deal with you correctly. You know what I mean? I've just grown up seeing my mum and a couple of my cousins and this and that, and they're good women. So I can't. It's not. I don't call women bitches like that too tough. Do you get what I mean? Like, don't get twisted. There's certain salad girl anyway, just they're out here, but not all of them are like that. I've got good cousins. Like, well, maybe in their own time they do whatever they do, but what they portray to the world or how they move to the world, I see the goodness in it. You get what I mean? So I can't say everyone's like that. My energy tells me everything. Your energy tells me everything about you. I don't. You see, words like I do music, like, and a lot of these music guys, they liars anyway. Do you know what I mean? So the words don't really mean nothing too tough. It's your actions. You know what I mean? So with me, I give you time. You know what I mean? Like I give you time to either mess it up or to make it right. You know what I mean?